Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Fact versus Fiction. It's Mohammed and Archaz again, your friendly neighborhood fact checkers. And today on the menu, we are talking about the man himself. Now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi yesterday addressed both houses of parliament as a reply to the motion of thanks to the president's address. Now, he defended this recent governmental actions really passionately, speaking about the Citizenship Amendment Act and the abrogation of Article 370 by his government. Now, in the course of actually addressing this in Lok Sabha, Prime Minister Narendra Modi quoted former Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, Omar Abdullah, that said that if Article 370 is abrogated, it would cause an earthquake that separated India from Kashmir. If you don't believe us, let's take a look.
उमर अब्दुल्ला जी ने कहा था कि आर्टिकल 370 को हटाना ऐसा भूकंप लाएगा कि कश्मीर भारत से अलग हो जाएगा। माननीय अध्यक्ष जी फारूक अब्दुल्ला जी ने कहा था 370 का हटाया जाना कश्मीर के लोगों की आजादी का मार्ग प्रशस्त करेगा। अगर 370 हटाई गई तो भारत का झंडा फहराने वाला कश्मीर में कोई नहीं बचेगा। क्या इस भाषा से, इस भावना से क्या हिंदुस्तान के संविधान को समर्पित कोई भी व्यक्ति इसको स्वीकार कर सकता है क्या? इसे सहमत हो सकता है क्या?
Now you heard the Prime Minister speak in Lok Sabha, and it was quite a passionate speech on the government stance. There's also a tweet by the BJP that holds the transcript of what the Prime Minister says in Parliament. But we know that the former Chief Minister Omar Abdullah has been out of the public view since August 2019, since this Article 370 was abrogated. So what's the truth behind, since there's so much an information gap between what's coming out of Kashmir and what we know, what is the truth behind the Prime Minister's statement?
So we checked out all the comments by Omar Abdullah on this matter, and we could not find this quote anywhere. We made a search on Google and we couldn't find that either.
Right.
So the question was, where does this come from? Eventually, after searching a lot with relevant keywords on Google, we came across an article which did carry this quote in the headlines, and the rest of the article went on as such. Removing Article 370 was cause earthquake separating Kashmir from India. However, the website is faking news owned by News 18. They
Right.
put out a disclaimer saying that none of their stories are factual or is meant to be taken as factual because it's satire,
Right.
which means it's not true, it's made up, it's fictional, so the quote is fictional. The story goes on to say how upon creating when Article 370 was instated, there was a stone with a prophecy written on it, and this stone was passed as an heirloom to the Abdullah family. And Omar Abdullah had somehow gotten his hand on this stone, and he read out this prophecy that says that there will be an earthquake breaking India and Kashmir apart if Article 370 is abrogated. Again, the entire thing is part of a satire article,
Right.
so none of it is true, and very rightly so, it's all written in jest. However, it seems that the Prime Minister didn't get the memo. And he thought this
it
could
was
be a good thing
absolutely
to
real.
say.
Yes.
Yeah, it's be a good thing to say in the Parliament. Hey, listen. I mean, we must also remember that this article came a day after Jitendra Singh, who was the former Minister of State of Prime Minister's office,
Right.
had made a comment regarding the process of removing Article 370 being started back in 2014, just after the government came to power, actually.
Right.
When Jitendra Singh had said that, Omar Abdullah made some scathing tweets where he lashed out at the government, and one of his tweets was, "Mark my words and save this tweet. Long after Modi government is distant memory,
Right.
either J&K won't be part of India or Article 370 will still exist." So as you can see, it has a lot of similarity to the comment. A lot of people are posting this on Twitter, on our article, saying, "Oh, look, he said this."
But he's not said that particular statement
Yeah,
in
I
any
mean,
way.
he said this, but he didn't say there'll be an earthquake coming to break India apart. All that dramatization I mean, you have to see, like, I mean, that you have to hold the Prime Minister accountable. If he dramatizes someone's quote, that is not right. Like, if people think, oh, it's possible, no, it's not possible. That's how misinformation starts, and it turns into something you don't want to.
Also,
And-
Archers has, speaking on Omar Abdullah, now he represents a party, the National Conference.
Yeah.
Has anyone from the party actually spoken to the media?
Yeah, actually, the
Yes.
NDTV reached out to National Conference, and Imran Dar, who's the party spokesperson, said every statement of Omar Abdullah is in the public domain, and he has not made any such statement. So, coming from the party, and judging by the fact that it comes from a satire article, we'd say that this entire thing was bogus.
Right.
And
the Prime Minister has quoted dubious sources in Lok Sabha.
Yeah, he has done that in the past, but I guess he should take more responsibility while giving out a speech, especially while talking about people who have been in detention very arbitrarily for a very long time. The detention still continues. We don't know what's going on with them. Like, detention was
Absolutely.
supposed to end yesterday. We don't know. Like, there are a lot of news coming out about Public Safety Act. Mahbooba Mufti and Omar Abdullah being
Yes,
booked under
that
Public
is the
Safety
latest
Act.
development that is
Exactly.
being reported by sources to
Exactly.
various
We
media.
have not confirmed that yet.
We have not
but,
confirmed that yet.
We should be able to know
Yes.
what's happening in Jammu and Kashmir. It's really a part of India, So, yeah.
Also, this is not the first time that a governmental source has actually cited something from a dubious source. The economic survey that came out on January 31, one of its graph was actually cited from Wikipedia. So, in 1 week, you have a lot of dubious citations going around. Also, if you really want to know the difference between satire and misinformation, we've made a hilarious podcast which we hope you will find informative in a right way. That's all we have for today. Please send us anything that you want us to fact check, especially if it's related to dubious sources. Feel free to send anything across. That's it from us, and we'll see you on Monday.